Oh. Okay guys, we're out again, and today or tonight very quickly, and I'm gonna have to rush because the light's quite good. So a quick introduction to where we are with Talacre, I think it's pronounced Talacre lighthouse on the North Welsh coast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my gear down and I'm going to try and get a quick image straight away. And I'm literally never been here before, I've just turned up, so some good, nice pinky light in the sky. So let me capture this light and then we'll go from there. The light behind me is absolutely awesome, and if I can just get you to show it you. The problem is, there you go, the problem I got is it's the wrong direction, but the light behind the lighthouse actually suits it. So as soon as these people move, hopefully in a minute, I'm going to go capture an image. It's just a nice image. You might have to move forward a little bit, I think. This is going to be a really, really nice image. Just wait for these people to get out of the way. There we go. That is going to be a nice image. Let's just have a look. Come on. Love it, absolutely love it. F11, 8-second exposure. Let's go and get my bag because I need to work around this. Been here 5 minutes. Image in the bag. Sorry about the rush, but needs must. Priority is getting the shot. Second priority is showing it to you guys. But that is simple, perfect, beautiful sky. I think I'm going to get closer, get rid of this bit of a beach. Oh, got a drone up. Got a drone up. I've just moved closer, 50 yards closer, if that. And it's casting a lot. Oh God, yeah, that's a beauty. I'm gonna have to get another one. Oh my God, sorry about this, but this is awesome. Just need to. That is beautiful. The colours are superb. Come on, Cooper. Cooper's coming in. Come on, this way. Good boy. Here he comes. Stay here a minute. Stay here with me. Stay with. As you can probably see, the moon's behind me. Oh, I do like the colours. I absolutely love the colours. Let's have a look. Oh, that is stunning. So I'll put the lighthouse central. It's obviously on the wonk, and I think that's probably what it's probably famous for. I think, because I'm sure I've seen a statue up on an island. It's all wonky. So I'm going to take another photo of this, and then I'm going to move slightly to the right, I think, because we've lost the colour in the sky to the right, but the colour on to the left of me, behind us, I'll just show you again. It's pretty damn amazing. So I want to try and incorporate that in the photo. let's just have a quick look at this. That's a cracker. That's a cracker. Come on, let's go. How exciting is this? So I've got the polarizer on to bring that light out and everything, and to drop it a stop as well. And if we can catch this light as well, because it's starting to reflect off the water, if we can incorporate that somehow. Yeah, just need to go back a bit. Dog's in the sea. Okay, right, all rush, all rush. No B-roll, I'll have to do some B-roll in a minute. We're all rushing, we're all rushing. Oh yes, oh yes. This could be another one. Oh, I'll come here for sunrise. Okay guys, I think, oh, I ain't brought a light or anything. I think, let's do it this way, you might, that's it. I think I've got 3 belters. I've just got a family going up onto the actual lighthouse now, so I'm just going to wait a minute. Probably pick one of the kids up in it yet, so I might have to edit that out. But that is, just have a look. Oh, the colours in the sky. 2020. What is it? Day 3. Oh, I'm already on a roll. Oh dear. The sky. I've just got to show you the sky again because I don't know if you can see it. Let me not. Just try and bring that down. I don't know if you can really get that. It's really nice for the lighthouse. Listen to that. Right guys, sorry about the rush earlier, but needs must. And then it was dark and I couldn't really vlog any, so I think I've got some real nice images. Certainly look like that on the back of the camera. So we've took them images and we've now come back into the van. We've gone and had a bag of chips instead of cooking, and Cooper's eating his dinner, and I just wanted to go over the couple of the images that I took. The first one, I've gone central to the lighthouse, and it's got that lovely pinks and blues in the sky still, the colours still in the sky, and the actual sky to the left hand side of me was absolutely superb. If that was behind the lighthouse, but it's actually made for a more simple image, and I think it could actually be the better image anyway. So I'm not disappointed at all with the image. It looks super on the back of the camera. And so what I did was I moved to the right hand side thinking I'll try and get a little bit of that light in, and I think that's worked as well. And I've also, because I've moved to that right hand side, you've got some slight reflections in the water, in the sea that's lapping up around the lighthouse. And then by that time it was going dark, so I've moved back into the middle, tried to get a more blue hour shot. Don't think that one's worked, to be honest, but I think I've got 2 nice shots within 15 minutes of being there. Never been there before. So what we're doing is we've pitched up, we've come to the side of the road, we're going to pulled in, and just had something to eat. Probably get another hour, and I'm going to get my head down, and we're going to get up early in the morning because we've had a 3-hour drive up here, up from the Midlands, and we're just going to chill in the van for a bit, we are Cooper, watch a bit of Netflix, and then prepare for in the morning, get some batteries charged and sorted. Now these photos I've took on my new Sony mirrorless camera. Been really excited to use it. The last vlog that I did of the Peak District, that was on the that was off the same camera, off the Sony. So I really do like the camera. I think the only criticism I got, and it's probably because it's mirrorless, well it is because it's mirrorless, is when it processes the image, especially a long exposure image. But it's not the camera I'm going to be using for sort of long exposure stuff. It's more unless I've sort of hiked and I'm camping, wild camping. So, but I just want to get out there, get used to it, get used to the feel of it, get used to where all the buttons and knobs and things are. So what I started doing, I just started in auto, just see what it can do, and I was quite impressed. Took some photos when I was out a drink in the pub, to be honest with you, and I was quite impressed. So I'm just getting used to where everything is. So I went straight to manual. I think the exposure was, the first image was about an 8-second. I'll have to put it up. F11. The only other thing I find a little bit sort of frustrating with it, but it's only this is being extremely you know, it's like is when I scroll the button on the front, I'll switch it off because that's all right in front of it is the on and off switch, so sometimes I switch it off, probably because of these fat fingers. But that's not an issue at all. But that's just something I'm being really highly critical of. But I like the feel of it. It's solid, good bit of kit, and it works really well with my Canon. Probably get a Sony lens for it, but my Canon lenses work extremely well with it. And I bought an adapter with it, which I'll have to go over. If I remember, I'll go over it with you, the adapter. Looked at one or two of the reviews, and it's one that you can update as well, so you plug it in and update the adapter for different lenses, but it does work extremely well. The autofocus, the only thing you won't get is face detection like this is doing now on my vlogging camera. And that's probably why I might even buy a cheap Sony lens just to do some vlogging on it. If I need to, if I'm wild camping, I just want to really take probably one camera, maybe just the GoPro, just to keep the weight down. And that'll be something else I'll be doing a bit more in the future. Looking forward to some. I've got some exciting range of equipment that I've been offered to use in the next couple of months coming, so I'll let you know more about that soon. Hoping to get away at the end of the month, do some night photography in mid Wales. Whatever happens, I think we're going to go. Whether we get the night photography is a different thing, but we're going at a new moon on the 25th of January, I think it is. So there's 4 or 5 of us going down there, and we'll probably wild camp. Oh, you lost me a bit then. We'll probably wild camp and see what happens there. But that should be fun, if nothing else. Might not get an image, might be too drunk or something to get an image, but we'll see. So until probably the morning, I'll catch you then. I'm going to get up, make some breakfast, off we go, back down to the lighthouse. Now I've just had a look, it looks overcast, but I'm not, obviously I'd love it, sunrise and all colours and everything, but it might just, I think I could still get an image, to be honest with you. I've got a couple of images in mind, probably similar one that I've took to today, but obviously the light's totally different and they'll be coming from the other side for a start. And then I want to explore the sand dunes just behind there and probably try and incorporate some grass out of the sand dunes, and as a more foreground interest with the lighthouse in the background. Maybe have to focus stack them or something like that, but we'll, again, that's just a thought in my mind while I was there tonight. And just again move around the light. I don't know if this, I think the tide's going to be going out by a couple of hours, so where the water's going to be I don't know, so that's another thing that I've got to work with. Now if it does sunrise and the water's gone out, it might actually work in my favour. I'd prefer the water to be just lapping around it as it was tonight, to be honest. So yeah, that's my plan till tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to have my cup of tea now. The dog's at his dinner, so he's ready for bed. I'm going to have my cup of tea, and like I said, I've had my cheeky chips, and I'm going to get a film on. And this is camping at its wildest. Bring it on. Might even have a beer's one in the fridge. Ooh, no, stick to the tea. Ooh. The only other thing I wanted to discuss with you was I've just got my hands on some of these bad boys. Now, having seen Mr. Compton's video, who's a great YouTuber, great vlogger, and I've not long started following him. As you probably know if you've been following me, I've been struggling with mics and nightmare. I've tried everything. This is my next plan of attack. The two wireless, oh, you can't see that from the Rode wireless go, is it? So I'm going to try them tomorrow and see how I get on with them. I've got a little mic that'll plug into them. I've tried them at home and they work extremely well. Not quite so sure about the wind muffler that just sticks on here, because it comes off, seems to come off ever so easy. So we'll see about that. But what I have got is this off an old mic which I can't use anymore. I can just stick over like that. So if I'm just going to use that, I can clip it on here, wherever, and job's a good one. Cubies. Oh, good morning. What a sleep. What a sleep. What a sleep we've had, Coops. Here he is. Wow. It's quite dark. Thank God I walked it once already, but I don't know if you can see me very well. I think I better concentrate on where I'm going first. It's going to be a real good morning. Just messing around, doing a long exposure, got the Canon on, and really getting the composition ready for when the light bursts. Yes. We've still got a fair while before we get any serious light, so it's still all very long exposures, but again, really just trying this camera out. The only thing that does frustrate me is the processing on the long exposures. Processes as long as what the exposure is, well, it seems like it. So it takes about 30 seconds to a minute to process it. So if I was doing a lot of long exposures, You've either got to be very patient or use the DLSR. Oh, right. So we're working around the lighthouse at the moment. This next image is really a reflection of it. And you've got just a little bit of colour in the sky, a little bit of movement in that sky. I do like the previous shot I've done was from the right hand side there, and the reason why I like it is because you got the as the waves make the sand formation, you got that as a leading line, which is making it look really nice, to be honest. So another nice image there. I think I'm going to go and get in between these photographers, catch one from it without being in the way too much. Right guys, the lights lasted quite a while, to be honest with you, but I've been chatting to another photographer, so sort of lost concentration a little bit, but let's just get you in there. But the lights are really good at the minute. There's like it's almost like a storm in the background, but that light is leading you down to it, so let's get a couple more images off here. And I'm on ISO 50, f11, and it's just over a second exposure. So what I might do to change it up a bit, I might now put the a 6-stopper on, I think. Try and get a bit of a mood, or even my big stopper. It's been a nice morning actually, and I think if I had my long lens, because it's the only thing I left, I'll be shooting that from behind there. But no, that's a nice morning that. It's just starting to, as you can see, get probably a little bit too bright. Call it a day, I think, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, so yeah, not bad, not bad. I think I got some nice images. Not brilliant, but some nice ones. The tripod right down and done I love how the wave creates the patterns in the sand, and then so I've dropped it right down, and that's sort of a leading line up to the lighthouse, which I quite like. So hopefully that's worked. Probably had to focus stack that, so but on F11 it shouldn't be too bad. Cooper, what are you eating? So yeah, I think it's time for a little bit of B-roll and drone footage, I think, and then take a nice steady walk back to the van. It's only a 10-minute walk back to the van, if that. So, but what a beautiful morning.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time. Now I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh,
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
watch me breathe.
Come on.
You're falling into me, touch me. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby,
Sand is a nightmare, isn't it? Absolute nightmare. I dread it every time.